And we're back.
That means we're good.
Welcome home, everybody. Episode 4 of the Residency Podcast. Thank you for joining us. As always, happy to have you here. We're finally getting in the swing of things, I feel like. This is your source for all of the stories that we think are the greatest in hospitality, food, beverage, sports, business, all of our favorite topics. Landed in the city that we love, Las Vegas. We have a lot of great topics for you guys today, and it's just us three.
And you're looking very tan, by the way.
Yeah, thank you. Just got back from
You're
Cabo.
glowing.
You went to Mexico?
Good. Yeah, feeling good.
How was it?
Cabo was fantastic.
Always is.
The easiest trip that you can have.
What's a Cabo trip for you these days?
This one was wedding.
Okay.
So this isn't homie boy trip, Mexico, Cabo.
No mandala on the list?
No. This was wedding trip. This was couples time. This was all-inclusive, hard rock, couples time, cuddle time.
It was best behavior for the first day, and then the wedding got underway, and you guys just...
Yeah, it was all-inclusive. So, you just have all the watered-down tequila that you can possibly drink. Mexico's great. I think that Cabo is probably one of the simplest, easy go-to vacations, right? You don't have to think a lot about it. You pull the trigger, you go, you land, you get your 3 to 4 day tan, you get the hell out. Here's my biggest thing, and I want to actually do a little more research on this though too. I don't think that there's any more direct flights to Cabo from Las Vegas.
Southwest?
There's no more. Zero.
No.
This is a true story. I've looked high and low, and look, any listeners or viewers out there that want to say that I'm wrong, please let me know. There used to be, JetBlue used to give a direct from Vegas to Cabo. And I feel like the perfect hub of people that would enjoy Cabo live in Las Vegas.
Absolutely.
All of them.
And it's a quick, easy 2-hour flight. You're right there.
You're good.
No big deal. And there's no more direct flights. So if I'm right,
Ball dropped.
Yeah, this is terrible. So I think we can make a difference here at the Residency Podcast.
Yeah, for sure.
So I think with the platform that we have right now,
huge by the way,
with the platform that we have, I would like to speak right into the viewers right now and say that I am going to start a petition online to all the airlines,
all of them,
to start one of them to start a direct flight from Las Vegas.
I feel like
Cabo.
Allegiant, since they're based in Vegas. They're based in Vegas, and they're kind of shoddy. So, dude, you can get a huge industry bump, local love bump.
Yeah.
Easy. Fly your ass into Cabo
on Sundays and Thursdays only.
Just
only. That's their thing.
When all the nightclub
don't shoot low. I'm trying to shoot high here really
That's
quick. Shoot low. That could be a nice segment for you. Shoot low.
The highs and lows.
The highs and lows. I think that there's got to be one that does. Whether Southwest, Allegiant, JetBlue, American, Delta. Come on. One of them has to come up with a decent nonstop flight, because I had to go through the most ridiculous hoops.
Jeff, you don't only fly private?
I did not fly private.
Oh,
there's no jet suite that goes into Cabo?
So,
we should get
all
a
right,
jet suite. That's
I'll go into the full thing really quick, my Mexico recap. By the way, Hard Rock was awesome. It was fun. It was all-inclusive. The wedding was great. My good friend Brad Thomas, he got married.
Congrats, Brad.
Yeah, congrats, Brad.
Thomas.
Brad and
Shout out to
Marjorie.
Brad
And Marjorie. They did a fantastic wedding. Beautiful. The resort was good. It was one of those go to, like I said, you know exactly what you're going to get when you go to Mexico. Super happy. Trip was there. Was amazing. Trip back, disaster.
Sucked.
No, the trip back was the absolute worst.
What happened?
Yes. Tell us, Jeff.
Well, I can really blame it on the MAGA crew.
Okay.
Oh God, he's been ruining the whole city.
Yeah. I blame everything on Donald Trump and Mike Pence
for sure.
So, initially the resort shit the bed. Didn't have a private car, which I reserved, and we took the shuttle.
Motherfuckers,
Terrible.
no private car.
Are you kidding me?
Are you fucking kidding me?
It wasn't.
I had to find a taxi.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. Two, we got to the airport 2 hours delayed. American Airlines completely just doing whatever the one.
Yeah, you have to pay for your bags.
Cutting into vacay time.
Just disgusting.
Yeah.
And we had a 2-hour layover in Phoenix.
The worst.
And I was saying this too when we were traveling too. Flying coach and with a layover is the lowest form of travel there is.
Yeah,
No pun intended, because
literally,
I don't like that.
It's the lowest form of travel it is. So we had no direct flights. We were forced to. Had to go through Phoenix, 2-hour layover. We get there. There was a bathroom door broken on the plane that we got there with 5 minutes to spare. We land. We're sprinting through the airports, through customs, whereas 10 of us were literally Home Alone style running through the airport. Finally get there, sit down. We're all good. We land in Las Vegas, lay on the tarmac. The pilot was like, "Okay, hey guys, sorry, there's gonna be about a 40-minute wait. We thought we beat it, but there's a government VIP and everything's shut down."
That's your president,
AKA Donald Trump.
Yeah, this wasn't Donald Trump. This is his
Secretary.
partner in crime,
Okay.
Mike Pence.
Got it.
So we get there. All right. Everyone was fucking annoyed at this point because it's been such a day.
Yeah.
We finally get into, but it wasn't just our plane that was being held up. It was all the planes that were coming in.
Yeah.
So by the time we got into McCarran, the baggage claim was an absolute zoo. Obviously, that backed up all the Ubers, the taxis, everything too. So we ordered Uber a little bit early. Some of our friends ordered it maybe 5-10 minutes before us. We get up to the Uber. There's like 250 people waiting to get Ubers.
I've been there.
And
I've been there. Yeah.
It's crazy. Our friends get into an Uber and they literally make it out with like 10 cars to spare. And Melissa and I, my wife, we all of a sudden we're looking like no cars moving. What the hell's going on? We look over the barrier and the police have stopped all traffic going out of the airport for a whole another hour. So we're sitting on luggage waiting for fucking Mike Pence to go do whatever he's got to do.
Just get out of the way.
Absolute disaster.
I was on the 15 headed to the office in the morning, and the cops swerved and wanted to, like, I'm like, what are they doing? They're just swerving, kind of control the flow of traffic. No, they swerved, stopped right in the fucking middle of the freeway, and held up the freeway for like 35 minutes at a dead stop, standstill, just hanging out. I was on my phone the whole time.
I was on Sands, or what is it, Spring Mountain, and literally the cop's on sitting in the corner, and right when it turns green, he slides right in front of everybody and goes, go sideways, go sideways. Like, oh, I'm
Got
right
your bitch
here.
ass.
I mean,
I'm right here.
I feel like two things. One, I grew up in D.C., so I've actually gotten in behind motorcades and the whole thing too. I'm used to that too.
In a motorcade.
Yeah. What the whole issue is like, shouldn't you use a private airport or something? Shut down McCarran?
Yeah.
So the whole thing is he said he was going to agree to this West Coast trip, but he had to stay at Trump Tower here in Vegas. So he's going to LA. He's going to the West Coast trip, but his anchor is here in Vegas. So in and out, day and night for 4 days.
He absolutely killed the trip. I mean, everyone in McCarran literally
Everyone was fucking
like,
just
so infuriated. It was actually like, like when he finally left, every Uber was honking the horn. Taxis were going crazy. But the trip was great. Honestly, Mexico was fun. Super easy down there. Great couples trip.
Good.
There it is.
My wife still loves me. Got a little vacation in us.
There you go.
You were tan, catching a nice breeze and a nice little tequila buzz, and Lo was in Chicago freezing. How was that?
Freezing my buns off, man. It was. I've never felt something like that ever in my life. It literally, you step outside and the weather bites you.
Yeah, it's the fucking worst.
It was 1 degree. I don't even know what that means. 1 degree.
So run us through. Why were you in Chicago?
So I went for the All-Star game. Got to go see a ton of brand activations like Nike, Adidas, etc. Got to see what the nightlife was like out there. Honestly, Tao owns it. Their venue compared to every other place we went to blows it out the water.
Yeah, that was an iconic property they opened. They killed it with that.
Killed it.
But they worked on that for years trying to get that space.
Yep.
But not like Super Bowl where the whole town's taken over with like kind of parties and stuff, but more of just people were there to experience it, right? It was more than just big pop-ups everywhere, which was really cool. I've never been to an All-Star game city, and it was pretty hood.
Yeah.
Pretty hood. Fairly hood.
Yeah.
But Chicago was great.
Yeah.
It was great.
That's kind of the same problem Vegas had, so we're never.
Yeah. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Ooh, it was bad.
So is it as long as like the weekend as Super Bowl weekend was? Like Super Bowl is like literally starts on Thursday, does the events Thursday, Friday, Saturday,
not
Sunday?
as long. There was events, right? There is this like the slam dunk contest on Saturday, the celebrity game on Friday, but the town doesn't really feel it like that, right? That thing is happening at the arena and only at the arena for that 3-hour block. Isn't these whole day activations, which is great if you're trying to get around and see the city. But the tough part too is they gotta stop doing this shit in cold places. They did Toronto last year, and like, how do you survive? It's really ridiculous.
I mean, people just go.
I wanted to go see the Bean. Hell no, I wasn't getting out inside of an Uber. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, it's freezing.
Do you think NBA All-Star compared to Super Bowl half as busy? A quarter
half
as
busy. Half as busy.
Okay.
Half as busy.
That makes sense.
But
I can see that.
It depends on where it is.
Did you go to the game, by the way?
I did not go to the game.
This is twice you've gone to the Super Bowl and the NBA All-Star game and don't go to the games.
Wow, wait, you didn't go to the game in Super Bowl
You're
either?
social
You're just
butterfly.
a social little butterfly, spreading those wings, dude.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
There are other options that are more fun, I think.
Yeah, you need to be seen. And got to get out there and be seen, bro.
And be seen.
So did you watch the game anywhere in Chicago?
Yeah, we watched the game.
Okay.
At this like cool little like sports
So you went
bar
to at
event.
least-
Yeah, no, he was in this penthouse suite party.
Yeah.
If you follow Low on IG,
Yeah.
busting fucking threes.
Oh, that was the Adidas event. That was hot.
Yeah, which
Hey, just to let you know,
were those
I-
videos edited?
They were not edited.
You
That
were
was
draining
one
some
shot.
buckets.
I do this for a living.
So this was an amateur audition that you were going there to try to get exposure, maybe a shoe
I would take
deal.
it just in case they needed a 10-day contract going into the playoffs. I'm available. You need like a 5'1" guard just to set a screen or punch somebody? I'm here.
I can get buckets.
I mean, look,
And I can
what's
get buckets.
the
Get buckets.
new XFL star of the NFL? Maybe there's a new big three, less than big.
Like little three?
Little three?
I'm the hottest guard
Little three.
available for the little three.
If anyone knows Ice Cube,
I shoot 15 feet and out.
and that's an
it.
ambassador.
And that's it.
There it is.
The new rules, I heard, were awesome.
Are incredible. It changed the whole.
Yeah.
Actually, it changed the whole weekend,
Yeah,
Thank God.
and it was great. And the slam dunk contest was great. They brought some guys back that actually can dunk, which is awesome.
yeah, for sure.
Like usually, it's guys throwing the ball off the backboard. And off
I
the
watched
rim
the
for
dunk
8
contest.
times.
That actually was incredible.
It was incredible.
It was a good show.
Did Aaron Gordon get robbed?
I agree. Aaron Gordon got
He
robbed.
should have got it for sure.
Aaron
He's
Gordon
like,
got
I'm
robbed.
done. He's like, I'm never
Yeah.
doing this
The
again.
off the backboard 360, like
Yeah, through the
spin
legs,
was
all-
unbelievable.
Insane. And then they did the what's it called, the Elam ending for the actual All-Star game, which
Yeah,
is
which
at
is
the
cool.
very end. Instead of trying to wait for the time to run out, the next person or next team to get to that 24 mark that they had on
for Kobe that they did.
for Kobe, wins the game. They were playing.
Hard.
They were playing.
Yeah,
Like,
that was dope.
You love to see the best athletes in that sport go at each other.
I want to see how many All-Star games it's going to take to get like a 200-point finals. But like this one was like 156, well 156, 154 or something. It's gonna creep to 200 one of these times.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Maybe a 4-point shot. I think like obviously the NBA. I saw a lot of people like NFL players on Twitter being like, "Hey NFL, like you look at what the NBA is doing with the rule changes. Like you're kind of missing the boat. Like these guys are doing
Yeah.
a lot more creative, smart ways of."
They said the league has been very, very responsive to being progressive and evolving their league.
Without losing the respect of the players, though. I feel
100%.
like
LeBron said it. All these guys said like this was one of the best All-Star games ever for them to play in.
Honestly, I think the whole entire package too. By the way, I did want to touch on one thing too. All over Instagram and Twitter, all I saw was Kanye West's the trucks.
Yeah, that means they
Those
did a
are
good job marketing.
unbelievable.
Tanks rolling through Chicago.
Tanks rolling through Chicago.
Yeah.
Like one,
And giving away the newest Yeezy.
yeah, the whole thing was like when you see like I just saw like I was following on like obviously we are concentrating like marketing how you can get attention from people too,
Yeah.
and like all of the $1 million pop-ups, you know, the gifting suites, the Adidas hoop events like that too. And these are $1 million pop-ups for the weekend, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Unbelievable. And you take Kanye, who takes these unbranded trucks that no one's ever seen in their entire life,
Yeah.
and just drives them through the streets. And everyone in the very beginning didn't know what they were. They were
Yeah.
like, "Is this Elon Musk? Is this something new with Tesla?"
And he's smart. He's dropping like the little hints on like Hype Beast and all these
Yeah.
different things that people are like, oh, this is in the streets, and people are like, what the hell is that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go find that.
And they're rolling through like it was like you know, Bane and Batman and like
Yeah.
the whole crew. And then all of a sudden they just start giving away Yeezys all over the city. It was like an unbelievable, like
it's awesome.
every single time, man, he just comes out with something, and it doesn't even matter what's in the box
Well,
at that point.
What's
He
cool is
crushed
you
it.
can like kind of compare like between this and like Super Bowl now, right? So I went to the Adidas event between both of them. The one here in Chicago was incredible. They rented out like an old athletic club. It's an old school basketball court. They popped up in there, and then it was a gifting suite. So then you saw all the WNBA athletes, all the NBA athletes, all the rappers. Like everybody was coming through there to kind of see what was going on, but it told the story.
Yeah.
Right? And it linked into what he was going on in the game. Like Harden was going to wear the shoes they were giving away. Dame Lillard was going to wear, if he played, the shoes that they're giving away. It all connects the dots.
The fashion narrative in the NBA now too is so
Bro, it's fucking huge.
It's so deep.
Bro, they
instilled
dress
into-
so wild for their pre-games.
But this is the first time, too, somebody has sponsored that walk-in walk. GOAT
Yeah.
sponsors the NBA walk-in. now.
Yeah, the NBA walk-in. So it was actually a whole nother. It's like unbelievable. The leagues just keep finding ways to make more money, and the players are the one who are doing
Yeah,
it.
and
Which
this is what the
unbelievable.
first, maybe second season players can wear any color shoes they want. That didn't exist ever.
Yeah, they had
You
to
either wear
match.
white or dark.
Who's the best dressed NBA player?
Shoe-wise or clothes?
Just in general.
Shoes?
I'm talking about the pregame walk up. Well, I see everyone swagged out. Who's the best one?
Ooh.
This is big.
It's big.
A lot
Walking up?
This is your realm,
a
dude.
lot of apples to oranges. I feel
Yeah.
like, but
Because big guys wear shit way different than guards,
There's some
man.
wild shit period being worn.
Who wears,
Who's the
like,
best?
really cool stuff?
I mean, I think for me, I think you just have to give like the iconic reason of this going so outrageous was the Russell Westbrook.
Russell Westbrook, hands down.
Brought
Not
it-
even close.
But Brody
bro.
dresses crazy.
I mean, I'm not saying I necessarily like all the stuff that they're wearing because
Yeah.
how could you possibly like all like the whole idea is to be fashion runway,
Yeah.
get the attention
Yes.
type vibe. But he really introduced like going out, and then James Harden, and obviously LeBron has always been.
Yeah. Honestly, if I'm gonna pick one, I think LeBron dresses the best because it's super clean.
I actually like LeBron's style more than I like
Yeah.
Russell
Yeah, no,
Westbrook's
for sure.
style,
Westbrook
yeah.
is just that one guy that comes to mind always.
I could wear one out of every 100 outfits Russell Westbrook wears.
I can't wear any.
And it's just the suit,
Yeah.
the suit that he had to wear. It's not the torn up crazy
But
fanny
on
pack.
court, footwear wise, PJ Tucker kills it.
PJ Tucker.
Kills it. He's the guy in the sneaker world. He's good. Langston Galloway, shout out to Langston Galloway's my guy. He has really cool shoes on court, playing in shit you probably shouldn't be playing in.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Okay, so here's my question then too to all the shoe brands out there too is when are the podcast shoe sponsorships coming? You know what I mean? The podcasters need shoe sponsorships too.
I can hit buckets.
Yeah. We can have a walkway.
We've seen I hit buckets. We can
Wow.
do
Should we do a podcast walk-in? This would be big.
this. I'm gonna start dressing crazy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
This
wear
would be
little
unbelievable.
skimpy shorts with a blazer, whatever it is.
Yeah.
I'm in
There
it.
we go.
Okay.
You heard it here
Wow,
first.
you heard it here first, guys. We have a petition coming, a podcast walk-in coming.
From the outside.
This is from the outside. We got a whole thing. We need backdrops. We need
All
step
of
and
it.
repeats.
Yeah.
We got
Song,
a lot. Of, we got a,
Stylists,
song, intro
holla at
song.
me. I know a couple.
yeah. We got a lot to go
Brandon
for the next
Williams,
thing.
come on, I need to be styled. I got to beat these guys.
This is big. Okay. Well, I mean, look, I saw on social media from what I saw between everything leading up to it and the game and the Kobe stuff too. By the way, halftime show.
Oh man,
Wild. Yeah, it was good.
It was pretty
crazy.
terrible.
Best one in a decade.
You think it was the best one?
Yeah.
Really?
With this game,
I disagree.
who, when?
I don't know. I just thought it was.
There's no way.
Eh.
What?
I thought it was good.
I think it was good. Last time a slam dunk contest was really amazing was Zach LaVine and Aaron
No,
Gordon.
no, slam. I'm saying halftime show.
Oh, halftime. No, I'm talking about the game.
No. Yeah, the game was amazing. The slam
best.
dunk contest was amazing. All the skills challenges were
Yeah,
amazing.
for me, that was best in 10 years.
Participation was amazing. Halftime show,
I didn't watch it. Sorry.
lackluster. I mean, you would watch if you're at the game, but you're
Yeah, I was
you're
not there.
distracted by the sweets and the goodies.
I was actually
Yeah,
at
yeah.
a Martell event.
Yeah, exactly. See, yeah. Beverage companies
Martell.
out here supporting their friends. Okay, cool. Well, look, what's the next party city? What's the next?
Yeah,
Party
what are you
city
doing
we're
next?
going
Las
to? Yeah.
Vegas.
No, I
Pool
mean,
season is here, guys. Are you crazy?
Are you going to Coachella? That's the next big. That's the next big event.
I don't know. Maybe.
Well, are you going to Coachella?
I don't know. I mean, I've
I've actually never
Hold
been.
on, hold on. Are we?
Are
going
we?
to Coachella?
Live podcast in Coachella too. I think the only way we get flown out to Coachella is if we really get these entrance walks down.
I know.
Yeah.
If we don't get those
Swagged
downs,
out.
that's how you don't get an.
I feel like I've worn the same shoes the last 3 days in a row.
Yeah.
so-
Speaking of
I
Tao,
can wear
they're gonna
feathers
have
in my hair. It's fine.
Speaking of Tao, they're gonna have another big party at Coachella.
See?
That's like the next big moment, right? You have this, then you have Coachella, obviously.
Yep.
What EDC is obviously the biggest thing in May.
Yeah.
Those are things happening too.
NFL draft is coming.
NFL
Well, that's,
draft.
that's all. Like, it's not,
here.
not
You have the NBA
music-y.
finals and that too. So a lot happening. Well,
Exciting.
We'd like to hear that your travels go. So we do have the extension of our number one segment here.
Dun, dun, dun.
Actually, it could be number one. Not defined number one yet. Number one of our two segments that we have could either be 1A or 1B. Taste buds. Taste buds.
is back.
All right, so we like to bring you a story in food or
What that
beverage
tastes like.
and bring you guys our take on what we think the story is too. And one interesting one that we have now too is your favorite, my favorite, everyone's favorite apparently, according to Nielsen, condiment ranch dressing. It's $1 billion market.
billion with a B.
It's $1 billion market. So if you had asked me before I saw this, I probably would have instinctively just answered really fast and said ketchup.
Yeah, but this is so versatile.
But I'm just saying, if you had said, hey, Jeff, what is the number one condiment in the United States? I would have just automatically been ketchup, mustard, ranch, honestly. I would have probably gone with the classics, and I would have never guessed that ranch outsells ketchup as a number one condiment.
But even in dressing, are you a ranch guy in dressing?
I like ranch.
Is that your?
I mean,
go-to?
so what are we talking, like ranch over what?
like on the salad. Let's start with salad because that's what this is.
Nah.
What are you?
I like ranch.
I mean, I'd rather go like Italian over ranch, or like
I'm a blue
a
cheeser.
nice vinaigrette. I'm blue cheese with wings. If
Yeah,
you
okay.
eat ranch with wings, you have a sickness.
Yeah.
It's blue
It's
cheese all
different,
day
yeah.
with wings. Jeff's looking at me like I'm crazy. Are you a ranch guy? With
So
hot
I
wings?
think so. Here's what I think.
If you go to Buffalo Wild Wings, you order
think-
ranch.
I
Orders
think
barbecue.
ranch is obviously no. I can't do barbecue. But I will do blue
Try
cheese.
to rub with barbecue.
I would.
please.
You know, what I'm saying try the flavors out. I'll go ranch. But I will do
Honey
blue
mustard.
cheese. I'm not gonna say I don't hate on blue cheese at all.
Yeah.
I'm saying ranch obviously now is for sure the most just used for everything. Chicken nuggets, French fries,
I'll
wings,
allow that. I'll allow
pizza,
that.
That's
pizza
why.
crust,
I'll allow that.
everything,
Versatile.
salads. Like you can like pretend like it's healthy and put it on a salad. and make salads good. This is what parents are making their kids eat vegetables with. Hence, we have carrots right here right now too. We're essentially like the parents hiding
fucking basic
Yeah,
ranch
yeah.
bucket.
Like, oh hey, eat your broccoli, eat your carrots, and like I'm just gonna douse with ranch, pretty much canceling out any like healthy, positive things that vegetables have. But it's $1 billion condiment. I couldn't believe this. So we're going to do a battle. So you guys who are listening can't see this too. So we have 6 ranch dressings to figure out which we think is our favorite of the ones we chose. We looked around to see the most popular. We obviously have Hidden Valley Ranch.
HVR.
These are the 5 big dogs, and then we got a 6th little sleeper that I've never even heard of.
Yeah, so we have ranch, and we have Newman's Own, or we have Hidden Valley, we have Newman's Own, we have Wishbone, we have Ken's Steakhouse, we have Kraft, and then we have this. Essentially, they took out all of the good parts of ranch, like the fat and the sugar.
It's 0 calories.
Yeah, and it's 0 calories.
And all the
Walden Farms.
substance, it made it water.
Yeah, it's literally water.
This is essentially like the control one, so we can see really how far the ranch
Looks like semen. Looks like semen.
It's
a
not,
little bit.
guys. It's not beautiful.
It's called
If
Walden
listening.
Farms Ranch Dressing, calorie-free, sugar-free, fat-free, carbohydrate-free, gluten-free, cholesterol-free, fun-free, taste-free.
It's colored water.
It's got 200 milligrams of sodium. So in a sense, it's fucking water.
Yeah, with salt.
Salty water.
Little salt.
Salty water.
Semen. It's semen.
It's semen.
All right.
We're
This,
gonna get flagged.
sorry, Walden Farms. So this is just one less sponsor we have coming on here is Walden Farms.
All right,
Look,
let's try it.
hold on, real quick before you go in, what's your bets? What's your bets here? I mean, look, I had the majority of these.
Yeah, so
I
I'm
feel
gonna
like-
go with Newman's Own.
That looks like the
It's the most yellowish color. 100% profits to charity, by the way. So I'm gonna go with Newman's Own,
you see
So they don't make money.
100% of profits of charity.
which means they're a non-profit. So probably no.
I'm
money.
going
Non-profit
Wishbone.
ranch dressing.
I'm going Wishbone. That's my joint.
Okay.
Jeff.
All right, here we go. I mean, look, honestly, I think that.
Hidden Valley Ranch.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go with
I actually
the
think,
basic.
honestly, when I go like buy ranch, I just randomly buy Hidden Valley. But I think Ken's is probably going to end up being the best. Ken's
right.
by the way, Ken's Caesar's amazing. Terrible for you, but amazing.
All right, man. Let's
100%.
dive into
All right,
this.
here we go.
Let's see
I'm-
what
here,
this is talking about.
All right.
We're gonna go. I'm gonna rotate over here. I'm gonna go Wishbone first.
I'm doing Newman's Own first.
Wishbone first.
We should all taste the same one.
I mean, all right, Wishbone's not bad.
This tastes like I just got it from like a packet at like McDonald's.
What's wrong?
Kraft.
I mean, that's pretty much where you got it. That's why they make so much money.
Yeah. Are we double dipping with different
Yeah, go
flavors?
ahead, go ahead. Who
We're
cares?
all, we're all friends here.
Yeah, we're all friends.
You just dropped the semen word on
Just
here too, so
yeah.
least we can do is like, wow, I just accidentally dipped the same one in the.
It's actually super tangy.
Well, all right. Now I know which one tastes like. All right, here's my question for you guys: would you have guessed ranch is the highest selling condiment?
Not even
before I asked
close.
you?
I'd say mayonnaise. From like you think about the European
Wow.
countries. They mayonnaise on fucking fries.
This is U.S. This is U.S.
Okay.
This is U.S.
Kraft is hot. Kraft's got some tang.
Yeah. Hold on. I'm
It's
going.
tangy. Kraft is tangy.
Kraft's
So,
got some tang.
but I do like whatever this one was. Ken is hot. Ken is actually good. Really good flavor.
Here's the thing, though.
Ooh. Actually, your Wishbone.
Wishbone was good.
That's fire.
I actually like Wishbones better than Ken's.
That's fire.
Green Valley is like sour
You mean
cream.
Hidden Valley? Hidden Valley?
Yeah. What is it? Green Valley Ranch?
So Hidden Valley's got like the 100 variations. So in the article, they were talking about that 75% of households in the United States have ranch dressing.
Oh, Wishbone is it. Yo.
Wishbone's fire. Dude, hey,
Yeah.
Wishbone is fire.
I killed it.
Hold on. I gotta go see Newman's Own. I gotta go to the what is it? 100% of, by the way, this is crazy. Newman's Own 100% of profits to charity. I never knew that.
How are they in
profit.
business? All right, and now I'm trying the watered down
Semen.
semen.
Wow. Newman's Own needs to invest more into their
Yeah,
product and
it's
less into
trash.
charity.
It's
Oh my
trash.
god, that's probably the worst sauce I've ever
Which
had.
one?
Calorie-free one?
The calorie-free, sugar-free, fat-free, carbohydrate-free.
Oh, that's horrible.
gluten-free. It is trash.
That tastes like baby powder.
I don't even. Oh my god.
Hidden Valley Ranch is like this weird aftertaste. And they are, by the way,
it's
by
like
far
sour.
like the leading brand, like on by bar.
They have a
none.
dehydrated version
Yeah.
that is starting to compete with the everything bagel seasoning, right? So you're able to put this ranch that's like dehydrated as like salt on chicken and everything else.
Disgusting.
It's got to be terrible.
You know what's actually
I'm going more
pretty
Wishbone.
fire is those popcorn seasonings, the ranch popcorn seasoning.
Bomb.
Wow.
I'm a huge white cheddar guy on the popcorn.
Like that. Caramel's good.
Yeah.
They're all good, actually.
Yeah.
Just douse it on them.
You know who's blowing me up? Bernie Sanders has been blowing me up for the last 2 days. It's the same call.
Yeah, we know that because he knows that the MAGAville was in town. He wants to make sure that.
Crazy.
I'm not going to lie.
Wishbone is fire.
Wishbone, I win.
That is not even
Big
close.
fact.
Not
Guys.
even close.
Guys, I think, honestly, there was no way I thought we were going to unanimously
Are we?
say the same thing.
First time.
No, I don't care about your guys' opinions. Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah.
Wishbone is it's the best. Yeah, we're going to take that one with us.
That's crazy.
And it's advertising. It's new.
I don't think-
Premier taste.
I don't think I've ever bought any Wishbone or anything. I might go explore their other dressing.
Wishbone's
vibes.
got the best Italian, too.
Wow, this is big.
Wow.
I'm just going
All right,
to
Wishbone.
throw that one out there.
We'll
So
take
here's
a
the thing.
plus ship.
So what, like, when it comes to ranch, obviously, too, as they were talking about like other reasons why it got so big too, and they were obviously talking about millennials and social media about like the amount of times that people are doing like ranch fountains now at special events and like weddings instead of like chocolate fountains and instead of
seen
like things like that too, and it's just completely taken on a mind of its own. And obviously like Hidden Valley now, like if you go to, or all of them probably, you go to a grocery store now and there's like 17 flavors of ranch.
Yeah, there's bacon,
Yeah.
light, medium,
Cheddar.
body. Yeah.
Non-fat.
Yeah, you got all the other the reduced fat, regular fat too. Yeah, because these are fucking the ranch is absolutely terrible.
Yeah,
for
so
you.
I just tried Hidden Valley again. No, Wishbone is the clear
Yeah,
winner.
yeah.
Boom, boom.
Absolutely.
There it is.
All right, guys, we got it. So technically, Wishbone, I mean, is $1 billion condiment.
Heater.
Yeah,
Good for you.
Certified fucking heater.
Wishbone. I hope you guys. I hope this boosts your sales.
Yeah.
I
It's
hope.
all, it's
I
all
hope
the flavor
I hope,
you could ask for.
I hope that you get to come after Hidden Valley Ranch now as the premier ranch partner
You guys,
because you
we
have
with
our sentiments.
It's
right
not even close.
100%.
Yeah. All right.
Guys,
All right, moving on.
look, Taste Buds. Taste Buds. I think is going to be one of our.
Yeah, by the way,
yeah.
not sponsored, but
Yeah.
can be sponsored
Can be
for a
sponsored.
very minimal fee.
Yeah. So yeah, just minimal, and minimal is
out
up to
there.
interpretation. Guys, if you haven't listened to our past episodes, we did Habit Grill because they got bought by Yum Brands for $375 million. So we tried Habit Grill and gave our opinion on that. So go back and listen to that one. We also did the Seltzer War of all the seltzers, the top brands of
Yeah.
seltzers.
Truly
So go
good.
check that out. Which solid, right? Yeah, truly good.
It was truly good.
And now we have
ranch.
the ranch rivals.
Yeah, ranch rivals.
All
So,
right.
hey, look, if you guys come across a story with a food or a beverage or something that we should try and then give our opinions on and go over the story, shoot
it
it
in
to
the
us.
comments.
Yeah, put it in the comments. Let us know what's going on, and we'll do that. And we got a lot of other great topics for you guys today, too. So,
All right, moving on.
our guy, Jeff Bezos, I don't know if you've heard of him. He owns a company called Amazon.
Huge dick.
JB.
Huge
Yeah.
dick.
You're on a nickname basis. Was he at NBA All-Star Weekend?
I didn't see him.
Did you run into Bezos?
I didn't see him.
He owns the entire city of Chicago.
So Bezos, big partier. He's not really missing a lot of parties, right? He's going to the Oscars after parties, at the
everywhere.
Grammys
Hot
after
right now,
parties.
yeah.
He's taking his girl everywhere he goes. So Jeff Bezos decided that, what was it, the Murdoch family, they bought that $150 million house a couple weeks ago and set a record. And he said, unacceptable.
Tight. You set a record?
Unacceptable.
Not on my watch.
Unacceptable.
Not on my watch.
Your wealth is the fat-free ranch version of my wealth.
Yeah.
I'm
He said,
the
"You want this
I'm
smoke?
the wishbone of
I
wealth.
can buy you 100
Yeah.
times over and still not be effective.
You don't want
Exactly.
this smoke. That's what he said.
So he bought a $165 million Beverly Hills mansion, the old home of David Geffen,
Yep.
setting the record of the most expensive house ever purchased in the state of California,
Yep.
which obviously has the most expensive real estate.
It's the
so
original Jack Warner house
Yeah.
from Warner Bros.
Warner Brothers.
Yeah, like the actual Warner Brothers.
This is just royalty house.
Oh, dude, yeah.
The best part is, too, this thing's 13,000 square feet.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it?
He has no kids, no family. He already has a home in LA.
Yep.
So this is just for throwing parties,
This is his
ragers.
Gatsby house.
He
this
just
is like-
also bought a plot of land
Yeah, down the street.
for $90 million.
90 million.
Just a plot of land, not even a house.
So it's about to be closed.
What kind of real estate is worth that?
To play in the park.
Yeah, so
Play
this
in
is
the
from Paul Allen's estate. Paul Allen owned it,
Yeah.
and it's his state controls it. $90 million just piece of dirt.
Yeah.
When it closes, which they say it's going to close, it'll be the most expensive just solely land purchase in Greater LA ever.
But what's crazy is what the value of this is to him.
Nothing.
Right? Nothing, right? They
Nothing.
said it's 0.13% of his net worth.
Nothing.
Okay, in humans terms, what does it mean, Lo?
That means if compared to our salaries, he paid $88 for this place.
What do you think he spent more on, his home or the equivalent of us buying all this ranch?
Well, okay, so I can tell you guys the cost of all this ranch and the paper plates and the carrots. I got 2 packs of baby carrots, organic, was
That's a huge purchase.
$40, $38.
Okay. So if you doubled that,
Yeah.
that's just what he bought right now.
Yeah, like
Bought a
it's
house.
fucking nothing. Can you put that in? Like, that's crazy.
I think it makes you just feel terrible about myself on,
Yeah, bro, it's
on every level.
literally like crazy. And who was the real estate agent? Like, does someone get a commission off that?
No one.
Oh
That's
my
what I'm saying. It's like,
Here's the
no, you didn't do any work to sell that, bro. Jeff Bezos came in and flexed his
just
dick.
bought it. Here's the greatest thing. They were talking about how the most expensive purchase in LA and the most competitive real estate market that there is, with the best agents apparently in the country.
Yeah.
And no agents were involved whatsoever in it on either side.
Yeah, he doesn't need one.
They did the deal on the yacht.
Yeah, bro.
What they said too was like
He's
that
good.
day his stock had like an $833 million hit that day. So he was like, "Oh, that hurt a little. I'm gonna go buy a house."
It's no big deal. He can just go in and do whatever he needs to do and buy it.
So crazy.
Look, he just wants to be the man. He's gonna throw. Look,
He is
what?
the man.
So his first party, right, has got to be unbelievable.
We've got to be there.
Crazy.
Unbelievable. Because he's not. What is he walking around there having breakfast in this ridiculous house? No, he's just gonna go in and throw.
Probably doesn't even live there.
No,
Yeah.
not for a while. At least he's probably gonna do it up. So if you buy this, obviously the house is old.
Yeah,
needs a
yeah,
little.
yeah.
Needs a little.
Needs a little touch up.
Need a little
for
TLC.
sure.
You spend $165 on a house. One to staff that house. I mean, actually, 13,000 square feet is not insane, so you could staff it pretty easy. But
Yeah.
you got to dress it up a lot. So we'll probably make this. I mean, what's coming up in LA? This year? Maybe. I guess the award season's over. Maybe he'll do some type of crazy political party. Amazon, like, just thank you party.
Summer shenanigans at Jeff
Bet-
Bezos.
Summer
Best-
shenanigans.
Just
Watching
Amazon
the new-
Prime giveaway.
The new
like Prime
Rams
Day.
games.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Amazon Prime Day launch festival at David Geffen's
Don't
old
give
house.
this guy any
on
ideas.
the $90 million plot of land I just bought.
That's just on the
Full on
land.
carnival.
Just
Yeah.
on the land. Yeah. After party at the
Unbelievable.
house.
Lauren Sanchez is just like, hey baby,
Oh yeah, yeah.
what about that one? What
I
about
want
that one?
That one.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's buy it.
All right, man.
Buy.
This
Sold.
guy's ridiculous. What's
All
crazy
right.
is the same house sold for $47.5 30 years ago.
Yeah, well, Geffen's a smart guy.
So
You know what I mean? It's just simple as that. All right, well, guys, if you see us out and about in LA, most likely we're going to Jeff Bezos' house, and that's
Yeah,
the
just
only
hanging
reason
out.
that we're there.
It's like the average person spending $88.
Yeah,
That's like just crazy.
it's on another level.
spend more on dinner.
Look, guys, go out and work harder because look what you can do. Spend pennies on $165 million mansions. All right, what else is going on too? Business world. Let's talk about Vegas for a second.
All right.
Big things in Vegas that are happening too. I mean, there's not too much information on this too, but it's massive for the Vegas industry. Jim Murren, the CEO and chairman of MGM Resorts, left.
Icon.
Resigned. Not a lot of public reasoning on why it happened or what was going on too. It's not a terrible exit. He's getting a $32 million exit package.
Yeah,
so I
just
mean,
here, buy. Here.
not terrible.
That's tough.
Yeah, this is going to be a tough pill for him to swallow.
Yeah.
And I'm sure he's got something crazy up his sleeve that's going to happen next too.
Yeah, he's not that old. He's like 58, 59.
He's in his 50s. I mean, he could
Yeah.
go.
Got a good 15
he could
years.
go across the street. I mean, think about Scott Sabella, left MGM Grand and now is CEO of Resort World.
Yep.
Who knows if he's going to stay in Las Vegas? Who knows? There's other things going on. MGM is making crazy moves anyway, selling all the real estate to Blackstone. I mean, we can kind of wait to see what happens with this too. I mean, if you guys have any inside information, you can hit me with it.
I don't, but I think his contract was up in a year anyway, right?
Yeah. So he had 1 year left.
I think he
decided
was
to
just
resign.
over it,
Yeah.
you know?
But he says he's going to stay in the interim period, so maybe this is just a precursor of what was going to happen anyways, and then this is just something that speeds up the process of whatever the
That
next
makes it
phase
more fluid for them or whatever.
of
it is, too.
MGM as they leave like owning the real estate and go into a new solely management focused business. And probably, honestly, the only thing I was thinking too is that MGM is now going to focus heavily on things outside of Las Vegas and grow their company. And they need a CEO that's a more national-based person or international-based person, and not necessarily Jim Murren, who's kind of I wouldn't say he's a Vegas focused by any means too, but he's kind
He
of
is.
just a Vegas icon. So a different type of CEO to lead that going forward. I think MGM is going to obviously continue building incredible moments and resorts here too. Unfortunately for us, I don't think MGM is going to do anything in Las Vegas for a very. I don't see that
they're
happening
good.
at all. So we'll check in with that and see that's going where that heads now to the next. All right, next story. Here's what else I got. You know me. We had a big issue, episode 1, with my issue with baseball cheaters.
Fuck you. Jeff hates Alex Rodriguez and anyone that cheats in baseball.
Yeah, just don't cheat in baseball, guys. This is very simple.
They're cheaters.
It's been going on forever though.
So here's the thing though.
Coming from a baseball guy, I'm just gonna say
this Astros scandal has reached an absolute new height in our generation, or not even our generation, but past generations. There's been nothing remotely close to this in major sports.
No, not for a while.
They're getting a smack on the wrist.
Yeah, they're not.
It's
nothing
the most
happened.
ridiculous thing.
Nothing
ever.
happened.
The way the commissioner's handling this, I do not agree with at all.
Well, I think they handed out player immunity pretty easily just to get someone. I think their issue was they had a lot of speculation and really no proof, and they needed someone to go down for it. The MLB needed someone to go down for it, and now obviously AJ Hinch did, and the management team went down for it. Everyone now has to pick up the pieces, but the players get to just walk off.
Absolutely.
And then they fed those apologies last week.
Jesus.
And it was just, I feel like they were going to kind of deny it, and then they just went out and apologized. And you're just like, holy shit. These guys weren't admitting that they were wearing anything, but they were just saying that they were apologizing for the entire debacle. And I think it's the most asinine, unbelievable thing I've ever seen. And now, what is it? You see the over-under? Of
how many times they're going to get hit by the pitch?
They're getting beamed for sure. Just
for
the baseball kind of rules itself, right?
Yeah.
It'll police itself. They're getting fucking beamed 100%.
I think it's going to be. I think we're going to see.
Literally, it's bullshit though. Like, there's no way you should be able to get immunity when you're directly involved in that. You're disgracing the game. You're literally a fucking cheater, and you're ruining other people's careers and everything. It's awful.
I mean, I actually kind of respect like Aaron Judge and these other players that are playing against him too, coming out and just saying like,
yeah, you're pieces of shit.
Like you,
for sure.
Yeah.
And because you don't know now, right? So now it's up to speculation. Who is the player that's suing them now too, saying that his career?
Well, yeah,
the one homie, but the guy was like,
he got rocked.
But I was saying like
he got
now
rocked.
A screw up though.
Yeah, but now you have like all these things coming out, and now it can, because you open Pandora's box. There's no proving it otherwise. So now you can say, okay, cool. Jose Altuve, the walk-off home run he hit too. Everyone, he knew that was coming, and now there's so much speculation. Where I think these guys are never getting another brand deal in their lives.
Yeah, the sick part is the commissioner goes, oh well, I'm not gonna take away the piece of metal, right? Like nothing.
He got crushed for that.
Yeah, you can't do that. That's what these guys are.
So do you think they should?
What do you think they should do, Lo?
I think it's just an asterisk. You asterisk. The same way you did all the
same way you did Barry Bonds, the same way you did Clemens,
Exactly.
the same way Pete Rose has been banned for life. You have to ban these fools.
But an asterisk just gives them the title, and then everyone just
like, I'm a Dodger fan. I don't want it.
But
no, they can't give it to
anyone
anyone
else.
Give it to
I'm not
someone.
saying.
No,
Two things. Three options.
Yeah.
One is they keep it, and it's forever already has an asterisk next to it. Forever. Doesn't matter.
Not officially, but yeah.
I mean, unofficially, officially doesn't really matter. They won it, and now everyone will say, okay, well, but they cheated. Other option is they give it to another team, which I don't think that's
No, they
possible.
can't.
No, there's no
They can't
chance.
do that.
No chance. Or they vacate it.
The third one, they vacate it, and no one wins the title. It's gone. That year is blank.
Yep.
No one wins.
I'll take option 1 and 3. Either one.
But some of the Astros fans were defending, you can take away the title, you can take away everything else, but you can't take away the feelings and the moments that happened, which is true.
100%. So they got that, and that's never going to go
Yeah,
away.
they don't. Yeah,
I think.
so take it away.
But
take
you
it
can
away.
also have the shame.
We already had the parade. We already had the celebrations. We already had the fucking crazy wild
Shame.
now in the stands. They don't care.
I
wouldn't care.
I don't think.
give a fuck. Take it away.
Actually
As a fan.
As a fan, yeah, that's great. They deserved every moment of that
Yeah.
because they didn't do anything. It's not like the
Yeah.
fans had any knowledge of what was happening too.
Yeah.
And in fact,
Except for
if-
the guy banging the thing.
Yeah, if I were the fans and things started happening too, I'd be like, yeah, right.
Did you see the homies at the batting in spring training though, banging the trash cans?
By the way, the best content this year in baseball season will be what the fans show up
Oh,
with
yeah, it's gonna be
when the
insane.
Astros
Oh, bro,
are
yeah,
on away
100%,
games.
100%.
It is going to be like talk about LA games, New York games.
Yeah.
They are going to get
If
crushed.
What is the smart way to financially hit them? Right? Is it not to show up to when the Dodgers play them? Just nobody go?
No, because
they're not gonna-
Dodgers want to go. Yeah, Dodger
'cause they're
Stadium's
gonna-
dope. LA
yeah,
is
and they're
dope.
going to want to support their team
Yeah,
by
they're
just
supporting the
booing the
Dodgers.
crap
Yeah,
out of
true
the
that,
Astros.
Because you can't the Astro fans are always going to go too. So you can't be like, oh, Astros, you can't.
It's the
but they're-
endorsements,
Yeah.
everything
Yeah,
else.
honestly, actually, that's actually a pretty good idea. Like, there's been some football stadiums that have obviously
Digging those carrots, dude.
Wow,
The
he's back
wishbone,
on the
huh?
ranch. He's back on the wishbone. There's been, like the old stories about like in Philadelphia when they would throw those like like frozen batteries at like Cowboys fans.
Oh,
Yeah, or the batteries at like John Rocker
Yeah.
from the Braves back in the day.
I'm telling you, Astros fans better watch out when they travel this year. Literally, and it's not their fault, but I'm just saying there's going to be some fans, maybe just the ones who are directly affected.
Maybe the Dodger fans
what
or the
they
Yankee
do?
fans.
Yeah,
It's
don't
like
go to LA or New
Manchester
York.
City getting banned for 2 years from the Champions League.
Yeah.
Right? They should do something like that. Like, all right, you're just not playoff eligible.
I think they went too early, right? They went too early, and they handed down the punishment, and they thought it was going to be swept under the rug.
Yeah, not today.
Yeah, it's just not going to
You
happen.
gonna learn today.
I think it's one of like, I mean, and I don't even think the story's done yet. I think there's going to be more and more that comes out.
Yeah, for sure.
about
I mean,
it.
just so in baseball, growing up playing baseball my whole life, I don't think they were wearing buzzers. Okay, I don't think that at all.
Okay,
Now,
you think that's not happening?
That's not true.
What's the shirt thing,
at
though?
all.
Isn't that the buzzer?
No, that was because I guess
He
in
got
the beginning of the
So he had
season,
a tattoo or something?
his teammate ripped off his shirt, and his wife didn't really like that, and Altuve didn't want
That's
to
a
get ripped off
lie.
again. I
That's
don't
a
know.
lie.
He had nothing on underneath
That's a
it. I don't
lie.
think he was wearing a
That's
buzzer
why.
by any means.
Pretty sure Weiss would be pretty happy. He just crushed a home run.
To win. Yeah.
I do think though that they were stealing signs and relaying signs with
that's
the
a
trash
fact.
cans with the banging. That's a fact.
That's a fact.
But baseball players have been doing that forever. The runner on second, trying to see the
Yeah,
sign and trying to
Well, that's why it's
alert the
between
batter.
crotch.
Right,
Yeah.
but when you start using cameras and
Yes,
technology,
that's what I was just gonna say. Once you start going into the dugout with TVs, even on away games, trying to relay signs, that's an issue.
And I think when they showed like the home batting averages and away batting averages of some of these guys,
It's a joke.
bigger.
it was like not like okay, wow,
Yeah.
he's obviously away here
Yeah.
too. It was like 120 and 540.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it's just absolutely insane, especially like during the playoffs, championship series, and the World Series. It was just I don't know. I actually hope that we find out some more definitive information so we can kind of dial something in
For sure.
because they're not going to escape this. And this season is going to be about the Astros every week, anytime they go anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
It's just gonna
Every
be
time a
like, that's it.
motherfucker hits a home run, they'll be like,
Yeah, strip down. I want to see everything.
Take your fucking
Strip
shirt
search.
off.
Strip search right now.
Which is, I mean, again, so a lot of the Astro fans are like, oh, well, he's still got to fucking hit it. True. But when you're an elite Major League Baseball
And you
player,
know what's
and you
coming.
kind of know what's coming, your job is to fucking hit that ball.
Yeah.
It's kind of like saying, oh, LeBron, just shoot a fucking three. He
Yeah.
still's got to make it.
No, it's
he's
leaving,
making
it's
it,
leaving
bro.
LeBron wide open from the
That's
free
what
throw
I'm
line.
saying. He's making it.
That's,
Like,
yeah, it's
that's
a
the
major
way it is.
component is not knowing what pitch is being thrown
Now,
at you.
is he hitting a fucking monster home run off the fucking glass? I don't know.
Yeah.
But he's doing something, I can assure you.
It
Or he's got a
ob-
way higher chance.
It obviously helped.
Yeah,
because
he
won
unloaded
2
on
World
that one
Series.
home run. Unloaded.
people have been stealing signs for a long time, so there's obviously a freaking reason they're doing it. Look, I really think there's more information coming out.
Yeah.
Like, it's just
Jeff hates cheaters.
It's just one of those scandals. This is just outrageous. This is
Yeah.
just outrageous. And I actually remember watching this whole series. I remember actually seeing like, and by the way, shout out to the Nats for still winning. By the way, last year, you know, what I mean, Nats, not even with the cheaters, they still
I
got the
know,
W.
even with Bryce Harper leaving. Fuck, dude.
All right, we'll follow
Huge
that.
Bryce
too.
Harper fan, by the way.
Yeah. Hey, Las Vegas local. Let's go, guys.
Dude, Vegas first and foremost before
Yeah.
everything.
Another more Vegas news. Moving on, we got another new hotel announced here in Las Vegas. By the way, they are popping up like it's uncontrollable.
The economy's
Vegas-
so good. Everyone
Yeah.
just let's build
Everybody
some shit.
has cash.
Let's build some
just
shit, dude.
just rolling them out.
Yeah.
So we obviously have Resort World opening at the end of this year. We have Virgin Hotel that took over Hard Rock that's opening next year. We have the Drew that's going to open in
Great fucking name, by the way.
2022. I mean,
Great name.
This is the whole point is that we're building this podcast now so we can get a residency at the Drew
Yeah, great
for
name.
you.
Yeah, great name.
In 2 years, 3 years, we can work on that.
They could not have chosen a better
no,
name.
yeah. What if they change it? Wow, because it was like a previous owner. I'd just be infuriated.
The Jeff.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude.
Now we're talking the Hefe, perhaps, dude.
Yeah.
We got this massive hotel going downtown called the Circa. It's uncontrollable. Now, Dream Hotel Brands announced that they're going to build a 450-room hotel, start in 2021 on Las Vegas Boulevard, right kind of by Mandalay Bay, by Russell.
I think it's a mile away from the Mandalay
But it's
Bay.
not bad.
No,
450
right on the corner of
is
Russell,
it's like
on the other side of the corner of Russell.
okay.
It's kind of where they
cute.
were going to build. I think it's where they're going to build that, or at least close where they're going to build that like second
That
high
huge
roller.
fucking yeah.
Yeah, and they never did.
Yeah. Yeah, you might be right.
So they're building that over there too. It's going to start in 2021. It's not going to open until 2023. But another hotel, another major brand coming in, and it's going to have gaming. They said it's not going to be a hotel, and they're going to want a night. They announced nightlife and restaurants, the whole 9 yards. What do you think? Another one?
450 is tough. That's a small hotel.
Well, that's what they're going for, though.
They're trying to be
they
a
want
boutique
the
hotel.
whole boutique feel, which
Yeah.
I don't think is going to work. And here's why: we've already had them. Like, I think the best people to position themselves and kind of win that market that came in and failed was the SLS.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't think anyone does the boutique feel better than the SLS.
Yep.
And being them so close to home in LA, I thought they were positioned the best to make it succeed. I don't know if that part of the strip or taking over the Sahara kind of is what failed it, but they had an awesome food and beverage program.
Absolutely.
They tried
Their
to hit the
portfolio was
nightlife.
incredible. Yeah.
They had the cool lounges. The design was beautiful. The rooms were fantastic. I thought if anyone was going to make it with a boutique feel in Vegas, that
And they have
would've
the
done
name.
it. The fucking name alone.
Yeah,
would've
all
done
of
it.
their portfolio, restaurant and beverage, all have names.
I don't think
Notable.
Dream's going to be able to do it. Jeff,
I
know
disagree.
you disagree?
I disagree.
All right.
I strongly disagree.
Oh,
Really?
Let's hear it.
But they have to do one change.
Yep.
Get rid of gaming.
No, what?
Yeah.
Absolutely fucking not.
They got to get rid of gaming. The only way
Entirely?
The only way, I think, so SLS, for instance, I think SLS's biggest problem was I think it's actually going to do much better now as a Sahara than it ever did as SLS, because SLS was a Band-Aid on an old resort, and they were trying to make it new, and they just didn't spend enough money. And they didn't get the nightclub failed, and immediately when if you go ultra trendy, you got to have an anchor in there too. And when life went down after like 3 months, and Foxdale was just
Damn, I forgot it was called that.
yeah, and it just didn't work. I think Dream can capture. So they're opening one block, or by the convention, they're opening that wellness hotel. That's going to be all about wellness, no gaming as well too. I think the only customer now, if you're a gaming customer, remember, if you're a gaming customer, you automatically want amenities.
Yeah.
And you want to be able to come.
Comps.
You want incredible spa, incredible pool, incredible nightlife, incredible restaurants. At a 450 room hotel, it's going to be big, but I don't think it's going to be big enough for a gaming customer to change they're going to the Wynn or the MGM Resorts or Cosmo or something like that too, with much more amenities, to go over to Dream. Now, possibly I could be wrong, but I think the one way to separate themselves would be to create a non-gaming atmosphere that's more focused on entertainment, and try to get that customer over there rather than the gaming customer. Because at the end of the day, you're trying to fight those gamers, and if you have all that room going to gaming and you're not winning in that realm, I don't think you can do that well. Granted, we'll see, and the market could change drastically. Just kind of how Resorts World, when they were at the very beginning, they were going to be Genting, and they were all Asian, and then
It's like 7 buildings.
yeah, but then they ditched it's crazy. But they ditched the Asian theme like halfway, like 3/4 through this, so it's totally different. So they're going to kind of, I think, see what's going to work over the next 2 years, and then see what else goes and fails and comes and goes
We
to.
will see.
But
We will see.
I don't think it's going to work, only because, they're kind of coming to the market and be like, oh, there's a lack of boutique hotels in Vegas that kind of offer that intimate experience. When you're coming to Vegas, I don't think you're looking for that intimate boutique hall experience.
Yeah,
I
you
think
wanna
you're
go crazy.
I think you're looking to wow the fuck out.
Yeah.
You want those crazy
I agree.
over the top experiences. You want to gamble. You want to go eat at the cool STK restaurants.
But I think there's some
Raider games.
There has to be some place in Vegas for a non-gaming resort. Four Seasons is like the only one. You walk into Four Seasons, it's quiet, it's nice, it's high end,
Yeah.
and things like that too. Who doesn't have 200 slot machines ringing in your fucking ear as you're walking through the casino? So I'm saying there has to be some type of gap. Otherwise, like you said, you're just another one too. Only thing that I think they do have, like you said, the SLS did have, which is a leg up, is Dream is an incredible brand.
Yeah.
And I don't know if they're going to partner with another hotel company. Like Resort World just announced they did a major partnership with Hilton.
Yeah, that's going to be huge.
So they're obviously trying to bring
Yeah.
in the Hilton brands, the Hilton customers, the Hilton rewards.
Is that
The
Rolodex
rewards customers.
Yeah.
The Rolodex customers. So I'm sure they're going to try to partner with that too. I don't know if they're going to have a Tao Group partnership like they do in LA. Hasn't been announced yet either. I think all in all, Vegas is just on the precipice of these new announcements coming. I think there's going to be 5 more in the next.
Yeah, dude, everyone's got so much money right now. Everyone's spending so much money.
Yeah.
Look, I hope it works. I want it to fucking work. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm that ideal customer if I wasn't born and raised here. But I think the people coming into Vegas want to wow the fuck out.
But I think Dream obviously tiers young, cool. Like that's where it tiers. It tiers.
Yeah, but I don't think you're taking away that from Cosmo.
No, I know.
Like,
but
not even close.
But I'm
If
thinking,
they think that, they're gonna fucking fail.
they have to They have to make that resort towards and they're not. Those young, cool kids aren't gaming that much. They're not gambling enough to sustain a gambling focused hotel. Is what I'm saying too. Like I don't know how that would work. Possibly, but.
Yeah, no, it's got to be a blend because even Cosmo, they do more revenue from food and beverage entertainment.
Yeah.
Now.
And dude, they're deep. They're deep on that side of the strip too.
Yeah.
I mean, they are the furthest.
Well, everything on that side of the strip is kind of fucking grimy too. Like Mandalay Bay, no one really goes. Luxor, who the fuck goes to Luxor? Excalibur,
Low
Yeah,
price
that's
point.
what I'm saying.
Tropicana,
They're deep, but that's where the
Flamingo.
That's where the strip is going though
or
too.
whatever.
That's the next wave. I think is filling that gap over there too. And they said they're going to sell the plot of land across from Mandalay Bay now too. And so I think that's obviously the next kind of frontier on the
Just
strip.
build it at Town Square.
it's going to connect. Town Square is going to connect to the strip soon.
Yeah,
You know,
for sure.
100%.
Look, I hope it works out, but
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
Look, another new thing too. Randomly, the Knights announced their new AHL team.
Dope, by the way.
They're going to build the new arena in Henderson.
Yeah.
6,000 people. They already got. I actually talked.
The Silver Squires.
Yeah. I think they're gonna. You think they're gonna be? They have to be. They haven't announced it.
No,
For sure they're
What
gonna
if,
be.
what if it is though?
They're gonna be the Silver Knights. They're
Or
gonna
the
be
Silver Squires.
They're gonna be the Silver
Not
Knights.
even a knight. The Silver Squires.
You know, just like the Silver Jesters or something.
Yeah,
Like even worse.
Jesters.
That's. And the Bud Light Knight is gonna be actually their mascot.
Yeah, just
Not
in the
sponsored.
stands, beer league, chugging
Yeah,
with the
100%.
fucking fans.
That's terrible.
Okay.
All right, Dream Hotel. We hope you.
What
make
else
it.
we got?
Yeah,
Yeah.
next.
Collaborations. Obviously, we just talked about a lot of the collaborations that are happening. A brand that is unstoppable with collaborations. Usually brands try this and some of them are just massive misses and everyone just goes nuts on them. They go crazy on Instagram, Twitter. They just get crushed. Supreme can literally
Do whatever.
partner with anyone.
Well, they do whatever the hell they want.
They're gonna launch their own ranch.
A Supreme
Guaranteed
ranch.
launch. I promise.
They
Wow,
could.
we should have made a nice Supreme
I promise.
ranch coming in.
What do you mean? They're
You know what you should have done? You know what you should have done is just put cut the label off and put a Supreme thing on there. We might have actually just placebo effect and like the Supreme one,
fire.
the best one
It's
for
the
sure.
It's not
They
even
might
close.
do a ketchup, and the
Yeah.
ketchup will re-top.
I mean,
ranch.
and I never knew, obviously, Low being from streetwear, like your whole career pretty much. Supreme, when they got bought by Louis Vuitton, everyone was kind of skeptical to see if they could continue the hype that they could brought up every single time, and it's obviously been exponential.
Monstrous.
So their new one, they announced a few collaborations, obviously, but I think the craziest one is the Oreos.
Fucking Oreos.
I think it's the craziest because people are like, "What the hell?" They've done a brick before, right? They've done all this weird.
It's
random
unbelievable.
They've
shit.
done an umbrella. They've done a matchbook. They've
Everything.
done like
Literally everything
shit.
you could think of.
Everything.
And with the top one, like the top brands in that category.
Yeah.
Which
Oreos.
Is but Oreos, because they can. Right? The company's worth $1 billion.
No, of course. But
It's been around 26 years. Right? It started in skate, and now it's doing Louis Vuitton collabs and stuff like that. And Oreos,
But
nothing.
since they're owned by Louis Vuitton, all that makes sense. But when you take a company like that was hype beast driven, then came into luxury and did luxury partnerships.
It's all demand.
But then came back and started doing things like, okay, cool. Do you like alienate the streetwear customer? Do you alienate the
Never.
luxury customer? But they didn't do either. And somehow they're putting out Oreos, and the Oreos now, a 3-pack of Oreos. I don't know if you guys saw this. A 3-pack of Oreos is on eBay for $52,000.
Yeah, but nobody's paying that.
they didn't buy it, so
Yeah.
it's.
But the bids are going up.
But that's
I mean,
part of
of
the hype.
course,
That's
the
part of
market-
the
I
hype.
mean,
There was another one for $15,000.
Yeah. That's it. That's just what they.
They're not
came
gonna
up
pull
to.
the trigger.
Nobody's
Can do no
pulling-
wrong.
No one's pulling the trigger on that.
Can do no
If
wrong.
they do next week, we'll have a little conversation on that.
I have
But
a
no one's
question.
pulling the trigger on that.
Would you eat a $5,000 Supreme Oreo?
Like, would I eat it?
Yeah.
No, because I already had it. It's the same red velvet Oreo they launched fucking
Yeah.
2 months ago.
It just
But I'm
has
saying,
a
would you
red
keep it or
bar
eat
logo
it?
on
If you
It's
bought
red.
it, would you keep it or eat it?
Oh, you got to keep it. Bro, they're not touching these. If somebody does buy that and keeps it, or whoever lined up and kept it, bro, they're framing it. They're not going to open it because it's going to go stale.
Here's what I'm doing. Here's
or
what
they're
I'm
going
doing.
to pour epoxy over it.
Here's what
and
I'm doing. You know
fucking
how
frame it.
you know how you get clout on social media right now? You fucking buy the
And you eat
Oreos
it.
and you eat that shit
You
on social
fucking
media.
you dunk it in milk.
Yeah, you just go in there,
Yo.
make a sick video, a couple TikToks maybe, of
Look,
you just
I'll
eating
get a-
hot
I'll
on
get a
TikTok
Supreme-
right now.
$5,000, $10,000 Supreme Oreos.
Because when they drop, they're going to be like $28.
They already dropped.
They already dropped.
They're $8.
Yesterday.
Oh,
$8 for a 3-pack.
$8 for a
nothing.
3-pack.
All day.
But it's
Yeah,
just
but you
not
gotta
limited.
You have to
gotta
get 'em,
line
yeah.
up. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
the Supreme collectors, they got to have it all. They got to have the Oreos and everything else in between.
Yeah.
Fucking joke.
So I'm telling you,
But good for them.
if
Great
anyone,
for them.
if
Amazing.
anyone has purchased or knows someone who's purchased Supreme
I can
Oreos,
tell you right now.
tell them that we will eat them with them and make an incredible video
Crazy
live
video.
on the podcast.
Famous.
That-
Well, I mean, so they're selling for $8. We'll pay 5 times the price.
No, they pay for them and we'll eat them with them.
Yeah.
For sure. I don't want to pay anything, but I will pay face value. I will pay $8.
Yeah.
All right, fine.
They want to make some money.
18.
I'll give you $40. For
Okay,
the pack.
$40. I'm with
That's
you
a
on
great
that.
That's actually a great
investment.
deal.
That's a great
I
fucking
actually-
deal.
That's a great deal.
Yeah, for Supreme Oreo, for definitely 100%. All right, so that's the next thing. I mean, look, obviously, the story behind this is that Supreme can just, like you said, do
Do
absolutely
whatever the
no
fuck
wrong.
they want, bro. They can launch a napkin or a Kleenex and fucking kill it.
Yeah,
I'm
it's-
blowing my nose with just
I wonder what they're going to come out with next.
condoms.
Yeah.
I think they
What
did.
does
That.
it
They did that?
Yeah.
I was gonna say they should.
YSL just dropped some condoms.
Everyone's getting in the
Had to
condom
get 'em.
game, bro.
It's hot.
No one wears condoms.
They're-
though.
no, they just
no one
keep-
wears
they
condoms,
just
bro.
keep it in
Yeah,
their
no one wears
pocket.
It's
condoms.
hot.
But you guys should wear condoms, 100%.
Yeah. Single people out there, be safe. Safe sex. Safe sex. Law here on his pull-out game.
Strong.
All right, here's my next story for you guys too.
I'll
That's
risk
gonna
it.
become a clip for sure.
I'll risk it.
Yeah, no problem. I mean, Drew's got a kid on the way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm fucking for sure. Hey, everyone knows I'm fucking.
He's
all right?
wearing
Yeah, for sure.
not regular condoms or luxury condoms.
Zero
Doing nothing. If I say Batman, who do you think of?
Robin.
Jesus fucking Christ, hello.
All right, well, that one's.
Val Kilmer.
No, I think Christian Bale.
Oh, okay. That's new.
I think Christian Bale too. Like
Yeah.
my generation Batman, our generation Batman.
Val Kilmer, get the fuck
Val
out of here.
Kilmer.
That's your Batman.
That's
my
your
Batman.
Batman, bro.
That was the first Batman I saw.
Our Batman would fuck your Batman up.
Yeah,
Not even close.
Ooh.
And he's hotter.
yeah.
Well,
Christian Bale's the dude.
Christian
he
Bale's
got an extra
look,
suit. That's like
The
that's
trilogy
new
is
suit.
the trilogy is the best
He had
Batman.
little puffing in the suit. It's not fair.
So, look, obviously, okay. So Ben Affleck, did he fail as Batman?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was
That was a flop.
wrong
That was a
voice.
flop. That was a flop.
I mean, he got a couple movies in, so
Yeah,
good. You know,
yeah.
get the payday.
Get the bread. Yeah.
Robert Pattinson, is he going to be? So look, they
From
did a little
Twilight?
clip. Yeah, they get a little clip of his
The
bat suit.
vampire homie?
Batsuit looks sick. Is he going to be a good Batman? Yeah, Twilight boy.
I mean, is he going to be pale and shit as he was in the fucking? I'm just going
I
to
don't
see
know,
him as
I
like
don't-
a Twilight homie, like over here
I'm Team
playing
Wolf.
Batman, fucking all these hoes.
He's going to come out there, and
It sounds terrible.
he's up. I mean, maybe look. This guy's just a franchise guy, right? Twilight to Batman, just nothing in between.
Yeah.
I don't even
but
know.
he just looks too feminine for me. I feel like you got to.
He's going to be huge. Yeah, but Christian Bale has had some movies where he weighs like nothing.
He's an actor, Jeff.
That's what I'm saying. So is Robert Pattinson. That's
And
what we're going
his
to.
Suit, the thing is, his suit is even bigger now. That
Drew's jealous he didn't get the Batman diet and the personal trainers. And
I'm
everything
fucking
else, too.
pissed only because these Hollywood actors. He's gonna have the best fucking trainer. Gonna get all the fucking steroids. He's gonna be jacked up, chiseled, looking fantastic.
Yeah.
Getting all of the girls. Not. I'm just.
and his own meal prep. They're gonna do his whole shit.
Yeah.
Someone's gonna
And he's gonna make millions of dollars.
Someone's gonna stir his butter in his coffee for him.
Yeah, I'm still drinking
Personal
butter
butter
with coffee.
guy.
Big butter guy.
Personal butter guy.
Big butter and coffee guy.
What's your job? A butter.
So are you watching?
Oh, yeah, 100%. Yeah,
I'm watching.
You have to,
Batman's
you
my
have
favorite
to.
superhero. Not even close.
Yeah, you have to watch.
Yeah.
You have to watch. I mean, I agree with you though too. You know, the Dark Knight trilogy was just
Yeah, no one
question.
touches it.
No
Maybe
question.
George Clooney.
No
but
question.
That's it.
And that's just respect.
Yeah,
that's
Clooney-
just respect.
Clooney was good.
Just pure respect.
Yeah, no one's fucking with Christian
Yeah.
Bale.
All right. Speaking of celebrities in general, and other people who are just crushing at life, Jay-Z
Yeah.
continues to expand his massive empire.
Yep.
So he has a. So obviously, celebrities have been investors in incredible projects a long time too, and now they're taking their personal brands and creating venture capital funds. He launched the Marcy Venture Partners, raised $85 million from 54 different people, and is now trying to. The article was on Forbes, and it was really about what Ashton Kutcher accomplished and how incredible he did, and what now Jay-Z is saying that it's really not about the money, it's about the team and the people and what they can do in their network and how they can accomplish things too. Now, obviously, I think that's right when it comes to Jay-Z. Ashton was obviously a lot more tech.
Yeah.
So Jay-Z now is saying that he's going to focus on consumer brands, which I think is his bread and butter, with Ace of Spades, Duce. They already invested in Wheels. They already invested in this chef service, Hungry, which like pairs chefs with people who need them. Savage and Fenty, obviously with Rihanna's line, just went absolutely crazy.
Yeah, crazy.
And they're saying Impossible as well too that he invested in too. Ambrose hasn't closed an investment with Jay-Z yet, but definitely a consumer brand that I don't know if he's looking at or not.
It's pretty hot
But,
right now.
But I think this is the next evolution for him, right? Like, what else is there for these guys to do?
Nothing. He's fucking King Midas, bro. Anything he touches
and
is
like
gold.
Nas has done it with Queensbridge Partners. Like
100%.
these guys are doing this, and they're actually getting in great deals and
Well, not only
creating
that, too,
really great products.
I think if you're a brand of any kind, a ranch brand, for instance, and you want to be like, what was the chips, hip hop chips or whatever that came
Rap
out?
snacks, bro.
Rap snacks.
Yeah, put some respect on it.
Yeah, rap snacks. So hot, right? Too. So like, if you have something like that too, that's just tied with
just licensing deals
a
that they
brand
can
name.
grow, yeah.
But if you have someone who comes in and it says, hey, you're, Drew's new butter coffee company raised $1 million. It's like, okay, cool, that's great. You can do a great press release, all these things too. And it's like, Jay-Z invests $1 million in Drew's butter company. Boom. Off the shelf, crazy. That just
of
gets you
course.
this much better PR.
It's like Rock Nation.
Yeah. So
Rock Nation Sports.
I think that in general too. I think he's going to leverage. What I think these venture capital funds are going to do is leveraging the names to get much better deals on investments than they otherwise would have. It was just money.
And publicity.
But
You get it right away.
let's also not forget he said it's not about the money. It's 100% about the money.
For sure. No, I'm saying that he's going to come in
about the money.
When you have active investments that a lot of other private equity funds and venture capital firms want to, and you're going to have Sequoia and you're going to have everyone else going after it too. SoftBank and Jay-Z comes in with X amount of dollars. They're going to sit down at a table and say, okay, wow, we definitely want to take money from this fund because we're going to be able to say, we raised $25 million or $100 million. Jay-Z invests $3 million with Jay-Z. Yeah, so it's like
huge for PR.
It's much different than a private equity firm doing it.
Yeah, no one gives a fuck about that, bro. It's gonna be tied into not only the private equity firm, I mean the whole circles, but now, dude, it's gonna get the millennial circles.
Yeah,
everyone's gonna be talking about it.
100%.
All the young kids, like, oh, I want to be an entrepreneur or business. Jay-Z's gonna fund me.
Did you ever hear that story about watermelon water? Long story short, this is I think one of the coolest stories is that,
which is dope.
Yeah, watermelon water is great, and they. I hope I'm telling the story accurately, but I pretty much remember it as Beyonce had mentioned watermelon or eating watermelon in one of her songs, and their team, they had already raised some money. They had gotten pretty big at this point, not huge, but they were doing really well, and they sent tons of cases to Beyonce's office. They got in touch with one of their managers or anything too, and like a mountain of cases to Beyonce's office, and it actually got to Beyonce, and she ended up liking it so much, and she ended up investing in the company. And then they did one of the announcements, Beyonce invested in watermelon water, and then it exploded. I think it's great. You got to shoot your shot,
Yeah, for
so
sure.
I'm going to scour all the songs of anyone eating bananas, and maybe it'll work for me. But look, I think Jay-Z, anything, he's the godfather of the industry, right? Everything he does is incredible. I'm excited to see what else he invests in. I think obviously our businesses are a lot of consumer focused things. So to see what he thinks is going to be the next generation of whatever industries that he invests in is going to be a pretty high point of a recommendation that people should go for. I like it. Jay-Z, call us up if you need anything, all right, pal?
Oh,
yeah. The XFL. Really quick.
Here we are again.
Get the fuck out of here, dude.
Really quick.
I called this. It's
Really
only been
quick.
2 weeks.
It's still hot.
We talked about this, so we want to continue talking about it. We just want to touch on it too. We all thought it was going to last 2 years. Recap. We all agreed. 2 seasons is the max.
It's gone.
First game, we were all pleasantly surprised.
Hot.
They were
with how
cute.
good it was.
Hot.
How big the ratings were. Second week, people just told it to fuck off.
But you're going up against the NBA All-Star.
Not only that,
No
too.
one cares. It's a completely different demographic and market.
And the biggest thing though too is that they dropped to like ABC and FS1. They weren't on Fox.
Yeah, because everyone was like,
and
"Fuck
ESPN.
this."
Yes.
later.
They weren't on like the thing too. I actually heard. I didn't watch any of the games. Did you watch any of the games?
Not this week. I was busy.
Go ahead and ask me.
Did you watch the games?
Fuck no.
Zero in the XFL.
But did you watch the first week?
Of
Hell
course.
yeah.
Did you watch the first week?
Of course.
Hell yes, I did.
I was curious. So now there has to be another reason for me to get back to watching, and I don't know what that's going to be.
Going back to they have no big superstars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cardell Jones is their biggest guy right now too. Yeah, that's So we'll see what happens. We just wanted to give a quick update.
Yeah.
That it's falling.
Thank you.
So I think. Here's what I was saying.
This better not become a weekly thing.
No. I want to see if we're right. I want to see if it even ends easier or quicker than we thought it was going to with one season. But I think if they level off this week, they should probably they'll get through it. If they dump again like week 3 and stuff too, it might be quits.
We'll see.
It might actually be the buy-in league where it's like the best team in the XFL does get to play the worst team in the NFL, and the XFL doesn't exist anymore. The last team just gets to the worst team in the NFL gets to go bye. All right, last thing we're going to talk about really quick. And this is Lowe's favorite topic. Lowe's obviously massive supporter of reclining chairs. The Delta CEO and came out and said that if you want to recline your chair, you should ask permission.
Are you
first.
crazy?
Bro, SMD. Come on.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I think
I'm putting my shit back the first
honestly,
chance I get.
I
That's
think
why
it's,
the button's there, dude. You hit the button.
Yeah.
If I wasn't supposed to recline my chair, the button wouldn't be there. The feature
be there.
wouldn't be there.
Wouldn't be there.
I'd be flying on Spirit.
Wouldn't be there.
If I wanted, didn't care.
I couldn't agree more.
Right? Your bucket can go.
I think it's more offensive for a stranger to talk to me and ask me any question of any kind than to recline on me.
On an air. Yeah, don't talk me in the
Don't
And
airplane.
I
speak to-
dare you
Don't
to
say
push my
shit
chair
to
back
me.
up. I dare you.
Or you kick my fucking seat, little Timmy and Tommy in the back. No, I'm gonna take your fucking apple juice and throw it in the fucking front.
Put your knee in my back. I dare you.
If that's the case, then you should ask permission to take on cooked food on an airplane. Yo, you brought those chicken fingers in your burger and you're
If
just that
you're
tuna
a-
sandwich?
If it's not
you know what I'm
against
saying?
the
On the
FAA
plane?
rules,
Wait, go ahead.
you should be able to do it.
Yeah.
Ask me.
Ask permission.
You need to ask me.
Yeah.
I am your father.
Or
Yeah.
look, if one person's going to be an asshole on every flight, then sorry. Everyone's going to be an asshole forever.
So you all have to keep your shoes on. You can't be picking your blisters. You got to ask me if you can do that. Fuck no.
Those were on some tough flights.
Yeah.
That's
That's actually my favorite story ever. Is that we had to sit at the gate for 15 minutes while hazmat came because the lady popped her blister on her foot and it squirted on the lady across.
That's a true story?
True fucking story.
What airline was that?
That was Southwest.
Unbelievable.
Oh, Southwest.
Southwest. And they were like the front 2 seats because I was like the 3rd seat back.
But look, how would it even work? One, you guys can't see me right now if you're listening to this too, but if you try to turn around and talk to someone behind you in an airplane chair through that little crack, what are you going to do?
Creep.
Are you going to stuff your face with a little hole and be like, hey, stranger, really quick, I was thinking about reclining my chair. Just wanted to check if it was okay with you.
Can I do that? Like, is it cool? Or do you, like, as you're walking through with your bag, shimmying and chummying, and you find your seat, and the person behind you, like, hey, do you start the conversation?
A pre-takeoff
Hey, just let you
conversation?
know.
Like, hey, like, you guys give each other the nod, like, hey, is it cool if I lean it back?
Hell
Like,
no.
is that cool? Fuck no.
All right, here's the
No,
next
I'm
one.
going
off,
back
don't talk to
gently.
me.
I'm going to go back gently. I'm not going to just shove it in there, no loop, but I'll go back gently.
Is that your move?
That's very
I'm
nice
going to
of
shove
you.
it. I'm
You're
going to
a
go back
sweet guy.
gently,
That's a very nice
You're a
of you.
sweet guy.
and I'm going to stop right there where it stops, and I'm just going to hang out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not going to just prison it.
Okay, how about this? Here's
No,
a
my
scenario.
move.
Here's a scenario. You ask,
And they say no.
and they say no.
Well, fuck that.
Are you listening?
Are you going to listen?
Hell no.
Are we fighting right now? Are we throwing hands?
Then can you imagine? One, there's too many frustrating things on an airplane as it starts anyway. Too many things can go wrong.
Yeah, you think everyone's got the coronavirus?
If you were you know what? Yeah, if you think everyone's coronavirus. If
We
you
should
think,
do a podcast like this.
yeah, if you think you could be polite enough to ask, because you're like, you know what? It would be polite of me to ask, and then they said no. You're sitting on a 2-hour flight, infuriated, just doing this the whole time, trying to resituate yourself, sitting at a 90-degree angle.
With the humongous guy next to you that's taking up half your leg room.
Oh my
no
god!
chance.
Are you asking permission to be overweight? You know what I mean?
Ooh, I feel like a lot of people are going to get butthurt right now.
Extend it. No, I'm saying look, you come on a plane. That's it.
That was
That's a
Jeff
wrap.
that said that, not Drew or Lowe.
Or I didn't say that's not.
That's a
my voice.
wrap. But no one has to ask. You just show up on the plane as long as you are a legal passenger. You go in, and whatever happens, happens.
And you do.
Did you pay for that ticket?
Babies crying. By the way, I think babies crying or
Oh
weird,
yeah, get the fuck out of here.
or weird smelling food are way worse than someone reclining on me.
Yeah.
Because if
Yeah,
you,
absolutely.
Okay, here's one thing though too. If you are the row that like can't recline, like the exit row or the back row, and you get reclined in, that sucks.
That's where it all stemmed from.
That
But again,
sucks.
not my problem.
It's not my problem. You chose that.
You
seat.
chose that seat.
If
You
you-
bought your ticket too late, and that was the only seat left.
Yeah.
That's your
That's
fault.
your fault.
If you're standby Steve and you're you know what I'm saying, you're in the back row, the bathroom seat.
Yeah. If you're back row Betty, hey Betty, I'm sorry.
I like that.
Yeah.
Is Betty next to Steve?
Betty and Steve are together.
Betty's middle, Steve's aisle.
Yeah,
For sure.
100%. They're
Yeah.
both complaining. Don't lean back. Fuck off, Betty. Steve. Fuck
Yeah,
you.
why-
I'm leaning back.
Yes.
Right here.
Get the fuck out of here.
This coming, by the way, I think the response.
The Delta guy fucked this up.
No. The response should have been, okay, sir, are you flying coach? Fuck off. You know?
Fuck off, sir.
From the Delta CEO, you know what I'm saying? From his private plane. Or I guess, actually, does the Delta CEO fly first class Delta all the time?
Not even close. He's
Or
got
private?
a private
He's got his
fucking
own.
yeah. Come on,
For sure.
Delta Corpo jet? Yes, he's
Yeah,
flying.
for sure.
He's flying in his jet, telling people to ask permission to recline.
His feet are up.
Yeah.
As
His
he's
shoes
laying
are
down
off.
on his bed.
His shoes are off. His dick's
plane
probably
is
getting
empty.
sucked. Yeah,
his
he's
whole
good.
plane
He's
is
good.
empty.
He says dick is out.
His dick's getting sucked. He's good.
Yeah,
He's good.
for sure.
Alright.
He's
For
doing whatever he
sure.
wants.
Look,
He's
I
not
would
having Walden Farms Ranch.
I would like to know if anyone's ever been asked or asked permission on a flight.
No,
Like,
I've had the knee in my back and the person shake the shit out of my chair.
for sure. Have you ever like been so fed up on an airplane that you said something to a stranger?
Yeah,
I
I literally
never have.
hit the button and I was like, "Yo, get them before I do."
So you didn't say them. So you pussed out. You called.
You called-
No,
you
no,
called
no,
to help.
no, no.
You called a third
No,
party.
No, this was the third time. I was like, "Yo, chill the fuck out." They're like, "No." Like, it was a lady, and she's like, "Oh."
It was her or her kid.
It was her.
Okay.
Older, like she's probably like 45-ish lady, shaking the
kicking?
shit out of my shaking the shit out of it. Goes, "You're being disrespectful. You fucking whatever." I'm like, "Yo, chill the fuck out."
For what? Reclining on her?
Reclining on, just pushing it back.
Wow, that's never happened to me.
And then I hit the thing, and I'm like, "Yo, move her before I get her and move her." And the lady was like, "Okay," and then they moved her. Are you fucking?
She said, "I
crazy?
want to see you try, man bun."
Yeah, this.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, this is. You got some.
She was
intense,
with all the smoke. She
By the way,
was
you had some intense plane stories right now. You've had
Yeah,
some
that's
serious bad
crazy,
luck on
bro.
some
Well,
planes.
he flies so much.
Yeah, I know. I used to fly a
Jet
lot,
setter
and I never
love.
I never had anything like that
Yeah,
personally happen to me. Like I've seen some weird stuff happen on the plane, but no one's like
this
personally.
like
really
OG
pissed me
dude
off.
was sitting across me too, and when she moved, she was like, He was like, "You handle that like a boss." I was
Like a
"Appreciate
fucking
you, dog.
boss."
Appreciate you,
That's
dog.
great. Actually, so one time I was actually I was the other person.
Yeah.
Shaking the shit out of a chair.
No. So I fell asleep on an airplane. And you know, like when you just kind of wake up and you have like a little reaction, like if you ever like hit your girl in the face.
smack
accidentally.
somebody?
Did you hit somebody?
I was flying. I went to Oregon State. I was flying back from Portland
Beavs.
Go Beavs. I was flying back to my parents' house. I was in college in Virginia, and I was on a cross country flight. Fell dead asleep, and this teacher was next to me grading papers. And I literally, I fell asleep, and I woke up, and I just like had a little twitch. I slapped him right in the fucking face. I mean, like super hard, like super hard. And I knew that I did it too. And I felt so. I looked at him. I was like, I am so because if someone had if a stranger slapped me in the face on an airplane, and he was middle seat too, who's obviously trying to get his work done.
Yeah.
He's grading these idiot kids'
Had
papers.
his glasses on.
Just got slapped in the face. I felt so bad. So that was the one time
He let it slide though, huh?
I mean,
Buy him a drink.
He knew obviously. I was like, "What?" I was like, "Dude, I
Yeah, it
am
was
so
asleep.
sorry."
Yeah.
Luckily, I didn't like spill a drink on like all his papers he just graded or something like that. Too.
He hands him back
All
to
the
the kids.
Scantrons are all fucked.
There was a cranberry vodka on fucking someone's. Yeah.
Oh my god! All right,
Get
that's
your paper at the local pub.
that was my worst airline thing. So I've been on the opposite side. Look, I want to hear. I want to hear if anyone's asked for permission or ever had anyone ask permission.
I'm gonna put the
before.
poll up. One or the other. Are you an asker or
I don't.
a doer?
I
I'm
don't.
a doer.
Yeah, I don't think there's anyone in the history of airplanes who are asking permission.
Yeah, no, I bought the ticket.
They're pulling the trigger.
Yeah, sorry.
All right. Well, guys, we made it through our topics. I think we covered a lot today.
We did. We
absolutely
were
covered a
on
lot
one.
today. So since we started with taste buds, we'll finish with our other segment. The top two segments that we have remain to be, remain to be known which one's the best. Look, eat it, drink it, binge it. This is where we give everyone our recommendations on where or what to eat, where or what to drink, and what to binge. Whether it's another podcast, a video, YouTube, streaming, whatever may be, book. So, Drew, kick us off. What's your eat it?
Well, going back to, I believe I want to say our last episode, you were super big on Flower Child's Global.
$19.
I feel like we were on the $19 salad
Yeah.
kick. I kind of made a little fun about it. So I was like,
Yeah.
you know what? Took my lady to lunch. She's pregnant, by the way. I said, babe, where do you want to go for lunch? She said, I want to go to Flower Child. I said, of course you do.
I have a question.
Well,
Is that because she's a podcast listener and listened to my recommendation?
It wasn't. No.
Well, that's where we could have lied.
Yeah.
That is a.
we
That's where we
tried.
could have lied.
That is
So we went to Flower Child. By the way, the place was fucking packed.
slammed.
Like every Summerlin mom was there with like
Slammed.
2 of her
Racking it in.
friends.
Slammed.
There was like 6 business meetings going on.
The spot.
It was fucking slammed
Yeah.
on what's today, Friday? So yesterday, Thursday afternoon at like maybe 1:32. Not even
Yeah.
primetime lunch, but still lunch.
Yeah.
But slammed.
Cranks.
Anyway, I got the Global. You got the Global. It's got like sweet potato noodles, steak,
Delicious.
jalapeno, like a weird
Like a little peanut sauce
peanut
thing? Yeah.
weird sauce with garlic. Phenomenal.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Great fucking choice. So my eat it was Flower Child, the Global.
Wow, guys, look.
Not sponsored, but can be sponsored.
Double,
for
like
a
a
minimal
double
fee.
recommendation. Look, by the way, this is how it's supposed to work. By the way,
It's
you're
fire.
supposed to introduce something that people should really actually go and try,
Yep.
They try it.
go through it, and deliver something good. That's why. Look, we put effort into this, guys.
It's fire.
We put effort into this, guys. All right, Flower Child. I told you.
Yeah.
I like it.
You're a
Hey,
winner.
Hey, you know what? I mean, maybe the recommendation probably was from my podcast recommendation from her. You
Yep.
should double check.
I'll ask.
She's listening.
I'll ask. I'll ask.
All right, Lo, what do you got? What's your eat it?
So I'm going to stick to the Chicago All-Star thing. I went to this place
Yeah.
called Carson's Ribs.
Okay.
It's in Streeterville.
I like this. I like the out of town. I like this. What do you got?
It's in
Carson's Ribs.
Carson's Ribs in Streeterville. It's family owned by this guy and his pops.
Okay.
And the dude is there all day, all night. And
Smoking
so
ribs.
It's smoking ribs, and the feel is like a cool.
Is Chicago like low-key known for barbecue or something
Yeah,
like that?
yeah.
too?
Chicago ribs.
Pizza.
It's a thing.
Pizza.
It's a thing. It's a thing.
Yeah.
Pizza.
Okay. I know pizza, but I'm saying
Pizza
like
and wing. I'm sorry, ribs for sure.
okay. I like that. Okay, so this is like the local favorite.
So this was like a spot that we're celebrating a girl's birthday. We went to
Yeah.
the spot, and it felt like STK in there. Really cool, elevated. Price point wasn't that high, but it was dope. Ribs, really cool wings. It was dope.
Okay. What's it called?
Carson's Ribs in Streeterville, Chicago.
We'll check from Chicago. Carson's Ribs.
Carson's
Fire.
rib.
Okay. Oh wow, we got Drew's writing it down. This is a big
I'm
moment.
gonna add it to my bookmarks
There it
right
is.
now.
All right, that's
And-
great. I like that. I like the travels.
I love it.
Yeah. Okay.
It's great.
Great dinners while you're there. I'm assuming.
Yeah,
Crushed dinners.
crushed it.
Okay. Good.
But spots like this were the best because you could
Yeah.
pop in, sit at the bar, kill the ribs, the wings, have a drink, and bounce. Really
Great.
cool and easy.
Okay. I'm going out of town too. I'm going out of Vegas right now. Another restaurant. I was in San Diego, 2 weeks ago?
Yep.
And did a great trip. And we went to Coronado and a new restaurant called Soraya. Unbelievable.
Seafood, right? Seafood.
Yeah, unbelievable. It's in Coronado. It's at the Coronado, the Del Coronado Hotel. Quieter, beautiful, right on the water at the hotel. Unbelievable seafood. Absolutely delicious. We were blown away by it. The food was absolutely incredible. Great date spot. Like, it's really for date spot. You're not going there with like 10, 20 people. We went there with a big group because we were just trying it. We were trying it. But it would definitely be like a perfect like double date, single date spot too. Yeah. Fire,
Fire.
Yeah,
Jeff's
it's
big
great.
on fire.
Yeah, big.
Sheesh.
Put some fire on
Yeah,
it.
Jeff's
Put some
big
fire
on
on these
fire.
hoes. But Soraya in San Diego, Coronado.
Better than Lionfish?
Check it out. Same company.
Yeah, I know, but better than
Same
Lionfish.
company. I did totally different vibes. Soraya is like different menu. I think this is a bit more like elevated menu, luxury menu, I guess you would say. Kind of more like that too. Whereas Lionfish is more like fun, small plate style.
For sure.
But same chef, but definitely different food completely. So I would go check it out. Definitely.
Sweet.
Soraya, banger.
Yeah, and shout out to Andy Massey and those guys.
Legend.
Yeah, just cranking out amazing restaurants all over the country. Drink it, Drew. I'm afraid, guys. If you hadn't listened to any of the past podcasts, you really should go back to. Drew has this affinity for butter in his coffee, so I'm very excited.
Kombucha.
I'm very excited.
It's buttery for sure.
Okay,
which
go.
is fucking wild because I didn't plan for that, but that's weird.
I don't even think you have to plan for it. It might just be your thing now. But go ahead.
I'm drinking Chardonnay.
Okay.
But California Napa, very buttery, very oaky Chardonnay.
Okay.
And the label is called Rombauer,
All right.
which every girl knows if you like buttery, oaky Chardonnay.
Okay.
Chances are you've had Rombauer. It's
What-
like everyone's go-to.
What price point are we at?
I think you can get it at Lee's for like maybe $55 or $60.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah. Again,
Okay.
I don't think it's like a daily by any means,
Yeah.
but it's like a good, once a week type little,
There it
very
is.
affordable, $50-$60.
Are you a white wine guy?
You know what? I'm not the biggest white wine guy, but this wine, since it has a little bit of depth and complexity, I do like it.
Yeah. Okay.
But
I like that.
yeah,
like
A wine
that too.
recommendation.
yeah, wine recommendation. That it also happens to be buttery.
Yeah, but we're sticking with the butter month.
Butter.
Butter month of February. All right, Lo. What are you drinking?
So I took my buddy to dinner for his birthday. Cole's birthday was this week.
Oh, yeah.
We went to Mastro's. My drink there is a girly drink, but I get it in a rocks glass. So I get the Dreamberry, which is like this.
Masters.
Is that what you guys were shaking up and pouring? I was like, what the
Yeah,
fuck are they
dude.
doing? They had the shakers on the table.
They serve it in the glass, and you get the extra shaker of like the rest of the liquid, the
Dope.
booze, which is great.
Okay.
But it usually is served in a martini glass with like sugar on the rim. I asked for it in a rocks glass.
Guys,
I'm a manly
no
guy.
martini glass for guys.
Yeah, you can't. You gotta
But
really.
that is a drink.
You have
If
to
you-
disguise what you're drinking.
Yeah.
If you haven't had it though, it's
What's it called?
fire. The Dreamberry at
What's in
Mastro's.
it? What's in it?
Dreamberry?
It's like Ciroc berry, some strawberries. It's fucking
Very,
delicious.
very berry forward.
It's very berry and
Obviously.
sweet. And the sugar on the rim is a great hit. But in a rocks glass for your dude.
Okay. I like that. Masters is great. Masters and you go to Masters anywhere. So I mean that's fine. That's a good recommendation. Cross country recommendation like there too.
Hot.
Wow, national chain. I like your style. All right. Drink it. So I was just in San Diego, and I mean I was just in Mexico, and we had all the million sugary drinks they had too. And I just couldn't drink any more of them. And so when I want like something light and refreshing outside, I'm a gin guy.
I'm a gin guy too.
Big gin guy.
Yeah.
So I was drinking Tom Collins.
Oh, wow.
A lot of Tom Collins in Mexico actually, and so one of my favorite gins is Empress Gin. I don't know if you guys have had Empress Gin. Unbelievable, delicious. It actually has like a violet, like purple
it's like
hue to
purple.
it.
Yeah.
I love that.
Unbelievable, great guys. I talked to a lot of guys who work for the company. Incredible product, great people who work for it. They make amazing cocktails. Actually, like grapefruit gin cocktails with that go
Banger.
unbelievable,
Banger. Yeah,
unbelievable.
yeah.
So guys, have a Tom Collins.
Over tequila in Mexico.
No, I mean, we were drinking a ton of the Don Julio shots.
Yeah, I was gonna say because I'm all about tequila,
Yeah.
and if I'm in Mexico,
And
I'm all about.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
tequila.
We
Yeah,
were
for
we were
sure.
drinking a ton of the daiquiris, a ton of the pina coladas, just tequila shots every other 3
I
seconds.
thought he was gonna plug the Rocks tequila. I'm like, well, guys, I actually invested in the Rocks tequila.
Nah,
Terramana
it's,
tequila coming
yeah.
at you this
No,
summer.
No, yeah, right. Not yet. Not I. It was too much. You needed a little bit of a break.
Yeah.
a little bit of a
There it
break.
is.
And you like a sip. I can't sip tequila either. Like I'll do tequila
see,
shots.
I love sipping tequila.
No,
Yeah,
I can't do
yeah.
it.
I love
I
it.
can't do it. All right, those are great. By the way, Eat a Drink a Binge is getting.
Bro, it's hot.
Yeah, it's
getting
hot.
good.
It's hot.
All right,
What's our
what are you binging?
I'm binging on not Netflix. We DVR. I don't know what channel is on TV. Sinner.
Great show.
Fucking fantastic.
Melissa and I watched the show too.
Sinner.
Yeah, do you watch Sinner?
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Okay,
Yeah.
so watch it. It's a
Alright.
cool little show.
Yeah, you can.
I'm a sinner.
It's like third season now too.
Yeah,
so you have
third
a little
season.
time.
So the way it got hooked on everyone was Jessica
Jessica
Biel
Biel.
was in the very first
wow.
season. So
Yeah.
she's also the executive producer, which
Okay,
it's
yeah.
Right
a
on. There
you
genius fucking idea.
Yeah.
So how do I get everyone hooked to watch this new show that no one's ever heard of? Well, we got a show that Jessica Biel's in it.
Yeah.
And she's the executive producer. So she starred in the first season, and then obviously not in the second and third, but
Yeah.
everyone's now hooked on the
There you go,
like
on
the
the show.
plots and the twists. So Sinner, third season just started.
I'm a fan.
I'm a fan.
Yeah. I'm a big fan of that. All right, go ahead. What do you got? What do you
I
binging?
got just came out yesterday was the new season of Chef on Netflix. So it's
Tight.
John Favreau.
John Favreau, yeah.
And
I love the movie, the original
Yeah.
movie, by the way,
Yeah.
Chef. Great
yeah,
movie.
and Roy Choi.
Yeah.
But this season they're doing Vegas.
Okay.
So they did the first episodes like Wolfgang,
Awesome.
I Cut.
Okay.
Then they did Best Friend, and they're going around. So that I've been watching the first 2 or 3. I think it's great. I love it.
I like that. That's a great show.
You get to see them cook. You get to see the behind the scenes of the restaurants, and they chat about funny shit. It's
Yeah.
good.
John Favreau's an absolute G.
Yeah, crushing it.
All right, my binge it. New preview just came out. What was it? Yesterday, a couple days ago. Westworld season 3. It looks.
see, yeah.
It looks.
I haven't
so
even
sick.
seen season 1.
It
Season one's
looks.
great. Season 1 is
It
money.
is. It looks so sick. It's season 1, season 2, season 3, whatever the new season is. Yeah. This is season
gonna be
3.
three. It's
Yeah,
gonna
this
be
is season 3. It looks unbelievable. It comes out March 15th. I can't wait. It looks absolutely sick. That's my binge it. 100%. Westworld.
Are you caught up on McMillions?
I haven't watched any of it.
Yeah.
You gotta watch
I'm
them.
behind on one
Yeah.
because I was in Mexico, but
Yeah.
There's 3 out right now. It's getting good.
it's gutting me.
What's it on?
It's HBO.
HBO. Okay.
It's gutting me just because I really thought I was going to win my entire life. You know, every time.
Yeah,
I-
everyone
100%.
did.
We talked about
Bro, I
it.
collect pieces. I
Same.
taped them to this fucking
no, but as
paper
you
fucking
as
board.
you watch it and you see like the culprits, you're like, son of a bitch.
Yeah.
You know, like
Sister, like sister's cousin's auntie, sister's brother.
Yeah,
God,
yeah.
Damn it.
Nobody was winning that shit.
yeah, unbelievable. Guys, episode 4
Done.
Boom.
We absolutely did it. Look, guys, we are on Instagram at the Residency Pod, Facebook, TikTok, LinkedIn, the whole 9 yards. Watch us on YouTube,
Like, subscribe,
Yeah.
comment, tag a
Spotify,
friend.
All of that.
Apple, the whole 9.
Spotify, Apple for sure, please.
I think we're getting better. I think episode 5. I think this is getting smoother and smoother every week.
Yeah. I'm just here to talk some shit and have some fun.
Yeah, this
and
is
just-
unbelievable. Look, that's a wrap.
We're done.
That's a
you,
wrap.
guys.
We'll see you guys next week.
Yes, sir.
Later,
Let's
guys.
go.
Bye.
Clap.
Popping on the west side, cause that's where I stay. I just made 1,000, blew it ain't fake.